games. Welcome y'all. Let me... okay. Check. Orange, welcome. Orange. Mom. Okay. Yeah. You should be able to hear me, Dragon Echo, welcome. You should probably be able to hear me fine, right? I have to use a different microphone setting, which I usually don't use for a face cam, because it makes it so you see the microphone itself, which looks pretty ugly. But I think I have to do it today. This is how I usually look like when I do this whole thing, because my girlfriend is watching something, and I don't want her to not watch that, so we're just gonna use this microphone setting. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. Yeah, we don't have a teammate again today. I can ask one more time. We can see if we end up being allowed to get a teammate, but I don't think it's a thing, sadly. I don't believe so. So we're gonna go into solos, just like yesterday. What can I say? What can I say? Oh, and today we have background music. Hope it's not super loud. But it should be fine. Alright. Here we go. There's a reflection. Wait, true. You could in theory see that. Crazy. But I don't think it's gonna expose myself again. I don't think the reflection is good enough to allow that to happen. My eyes always get so dry. Okay. Hello. Nice try. Frick. Obviously, exactly where I'm supposed to place a block, I'm not able to do it. Reflect of his forehead. Ugh, orange. My hair is already growing back. There's almost no point anymore in making fun of my forehead. We're moving very, very speedily towards a 1K views on that video, by the way. AKA, we only need like 18 or something. 18 or 19. Okay, white doesn't have a bed anymore. Ich trash 12, welcome, welcome. Who's this white guy? There he is. Aw. You've been telling yourself this for... I see. Yeah. Yesterday and today I've also... I just didn't have any teammates, so it was so sad. They're just gonna try to do exactly that, but that is gonna terribly fail. And his pearl also didn't land. Oh wait, I'll go back actually. Let's store these. I don't know why I don't know why I've got an invisible ender chest. Alright, today you're only gonna talk in English. That is great. That is great for practice as well. You are going to see yourself getting better at that very soon. If you keep doing that. It's a very great thing to do. It's so annoying, dude. Thank you. An amazing Ethan sword, as I would like to say back in the day. Okay, now we can get sharp rod and a trap. Now. Ah, nah, didn't work. Who is this guy we just lost a fight against? Was it red? I feel like it was red. Yeah, the red guy is. Go for him. Do you like holy? And how was your day? What? Holy? Was it pink? Oh yeah, pink makes much more sense. But like red apparently got emeralds, so I'd much rather want to go for red. Do you mean holy energy? Oh my god, okay. I thought I could hit him off. Try. Wow. Elbow aim. None of that, you are dead. Wait, let's see if I can get some equipment. Okay, nobody's going for my base, I believe. Oh, pink. Oh, that's why I didn't see anyone in tab. Pink disconnected. Oh my god, I only have very little amount of time. No, I was not fast enough. I could have had a free final kill if only I would have known. If only I would have figured out fast enough. Did it really take me 2 minutes? Bad. 40-second ad. That is diabolical. All I wanted. Yeah. Just chill. Oh, and he just falls. Well. Don't mind if I do. Great. That was a good first game. Still, I would prefer to not have to play solos. I would pretty much prefer that. By a landslide, I'm gonna tell you. I do not want to play solos, please. He did it! He actually did it! Crazy stuff. LGX underscore, the guy who boosted his YouTube channel to 30k subs with advertisement, he actually got the YouTube rank from that. How is that possible? That is crazy. What the hell, dude? And he immediately, when he got it, had to think of me. That's great. Bad. That's crazy stuff. I'm gonna welcome Zaz. I'm gonna text him on Discord, and I'm gonna talk about him. Lord Felix, welcome. The face reveal. Do you want to see my face reveal? Give me 1 second. I can tell you something about that. Right. We're gonna get YouTube rank 2 then. I guess I'll get YouTube rank 2 with my second channel. Second channel, by the way, I mentioned I'm getting insane subscribers on my second channel. Dude, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, Elutrelix, are you here with me? Let me tell you about something. Okay, following thing. I face revealed on my YouTube channel, like, a couple months ago, okay? And I did that in a video, in a main channel YouTube video. That main channel YouTube video, however, is one of the only of my recent uploads to not hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 views, obviously. If you want to help me out, you could watch this 9-minute and 5-second video from start to finish with sound. And you could help me out so much because I literally only need like 15 to 20 people to watch that video with sound the entire duration of the video for me to hit 1,000 views, which would really mean a lot. So if you want to help me out and you want to see my actual face reveal, it's also a pretty good video. If you are interested in that, then I would like to redirect your attention towards a link that I'm gonna give you in a second here. If you don't want to, it's fine, but like, it would really help me. Because we're very close, and I would really like to do that. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever produced, but sadly, my viewers didn't think so. Yeah, I need 17 more. So if you want to help me, this is the link. I sent it into Twitch chat. I don't know if you can see it here. Here. I don't know if that is the link. You can see it. But in the chat, you can see it for sure. So if you want to help me out, click on that and watch the thing. Alright. I could see these YouTube ranks getting wiped, but losing YouTube rank is an upload. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Would be very nice of you. I would appreciate you. Okay, we still have the same situation. We still have the problem of not having a teammate. It is a very sad thing to occur. And I can't do the flist command for some reason today. It's so annoying. Like, any command I do doesn't work. /gtop also doesn't work. It only works if I relog. Oh, this time gtop works. Okay. Can I do flist then? No, I can't. Leave the server, log onto the server again. /flist. Still doesn't work. That's very annoying. I don't know why it's happening. Friend list? Ah, okay, friend list works. That's crazy. Alright, lobby 1. Let's see if we can get a teammate. The thing is, if I also get YouTube rank from my ad campaign, and then get wiped, then I probably am just not allowed to ever apply for it again. So I probably just shot away my shot at it. When in fact, instead I could just, you know, go for YouTube rank legitly. But then again, how realistic is it that that is ever gonna work? So, I don't know, man. It's not an easy thing to decide on. Okay, there's just no chance for me to find any teammate, dude. I wish Mind. Maybe we found someone. Maybe we did. Oh wait, is the lighting the same as yesterday again? Looks like that is the case on the camera. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me open a blind completely then. I like this lighting. Okay. The reason for why today you have to see so much of the ugly microphone here is because my girlfriend wants to watch a show, and I don't want her to not be able to watch the show or anything. So instead I'm using a different setup that requires my microphone to be closer to my mouth. I think this looks very ugly, but what am I gonna do? Nothing. Just cry. Okay, friend list doesn't work. Actually, no. /friend. If I spell it out, that works for some reason. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Yeah, we surprisingly still do not have a teammate. Okay. Into solos we go. LJX responded. He responded saying, what a nice guy, dude. He made me a lot of compliments. Oh, man. Alright, I guess we're gonna be playing solos. What am I gonna do? Cry about it. To be fair, it's a completely legitimate thing to do to buy ads. I could only see action being taken if a lot of people do it, which is probably not happening. I don't know. We just have to make sure that nobody knows. Okay. List. I think a teammate of mine has joined. /friend list also doesn't work now. Does /f list work? I don't know if FatXS is a teammate of mine, but I believe so. FatXS doubles? Question mark. I believe they're a teammate. What did you do today? I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. I gotta tell you, oh no. I went to work. Then I came home, spent time with my girlfriend, and streamed. That is it. Yeah, I tried, didn't work. Finny boy, welcome. Sadly, didn't work. I would have liked to do that. Work was pretty chill today, but I didn't sleep much last night, so wasn't feeling great. You went to school? Awesome, dude. School is great. Much harder than going to work. You'll get through it eventually. Frick. Okay, he didn't know that. Lol, lol, lol. Awesome. At least in my opinion. Maybe there are some people who enjoy school more or consider school to be less exhausting. For me personally, school was always more exhausting. My topic in sport is couple dancing. Dude. I don't know if sport is the usual thing people say in English. Whenever I would reference the sports lesson, I would probably say PE class, personal exercise class. I think that is what, I don't know, Americans call it. But I know what you mean, obviously. Couple dances, especially in school, I imagine to be, dude, I imagine to be the worst thing ever. Dude, no. Especially, I don't know if you're a loser, obviously, but I used to be a loser in school. If I imagine myself to have to do couple dancing, like, we did stuff like frickin' ball games, and I already wasn't allowed to participate. Now imagine, yeah. Now imagine couple dancing. Dude. That was the worst thing anyway. We had to learn, I don't know, basketball or something, or volleyball. And every single PE class we would work out on, like, getting better at that, obviously, and learning all the rules. But, like, the class was able to freely choose who to play with and who to not play with, as in who has to sit on the bench. And that made it so every single class, me and, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this because you probably know the person I'm gonna talk about here, so I'm not gonna say it, but me and another not so popular person from my class, we just had to sit on the bench. We weren't allowed to participate in class. So at the end of the year, we had a freaking exam, basically. We had to show that we were able to play the game. And like us two, we were sitting there like, we were never allowed to play the game. Like, how are we able to show our skills? So obviously we didn't get good grades. Yeah, that was sad. We even talked to our teacher about it frequently, and he was just like, I'm not gonna interfere with the whole choosing process. Come on, man. But I mean, in the end, he gave me good grades because of the pull-up challenge that I mention frequently, because it's a cool story to tell. So in the end, it's okay. You have 3k stars, you can't be a loser. I think that is pretty much how being a loser works, having 3k stars, you know? Oh no, he didn't ditch his bed for P2, he ditched his bed for my bed. How annoying. Who could have possibly come up with that? They want a new season of 13 Reasons. Don't know what that is. Have to admit. Cheeky, welcome. Yeah, how does FL break? I also don't know. How's that a thing? Okay, I think I'm gonna just go into direct confrontation. Yeah, okay, he's not very good at the video game, that's chill. Okay, but again, just like after every single game we play, I would like to have an actual teammate, you know? Oh, we do have one. He says he's rusty. But we have him in theory. Hi. Shit, frig. Chat P. Does that work? Okay. Hi. I def and TNT, you bridge. Ready? Okay, here we go. Let's see if we need to trade some resources. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I might speak a little louder than I usually do because both my ears are covered, because I think with camera it looks ugly if I do this. So I have to do this, but that leads to me not really hearing myself, so I have to talk louder for some reason. I hope yeah, okay. I'm really happy that my best friend chose me. Ah, that's cute. You're friends to lovers. You ask them for unique updates and they give you never before seen frick and if you spam FL, it works like 1/10 of the time. I've seen a few try different variations, like slash friend list sometimes works, slash FL I don't even usually use. Yeah, I can't even spam stuff because my... Ah! Thank you. Takes a little longer, but it works. Yeah, but I can't spam the same command too often because I don't have the usual arrow keys you would use for that, but instead I have to press function plus some of my keys here because I have a very small keyboard, you know. You know my keyboard. I use a keyboard cam often. It's like my keyboard and it doesn't actually have arrow keys. So it's a little harder for me to spam stuff, but I don't spam anyway, so makes sense. I really hope you don't mind this ugly thing here. It's annoying me as hell. I really shouldn't look at my own stream because otherwise I'll get, as we say in German, I'll get such a neck, which just translates to I'll be very annoyed. I think having boom arms kind of adds more than it takes away. I could see that, but I personally don't like it. Ah, see, Ich Trash enjoyed it. Ich Trash got it because he's German too. He also considered it to be very funny. Yeah, this is not great. I can tell that you're rusty by the way you're playing. Whoa. Frickin' hell. Sounds very stupid. But most things we say sound stupid in English. I can tell you that. And I also realized, while thinking of those German phrases, I also realized how many of our phrases are brutal. I've mentioned that on stream very often, but like so many of our phrases are straight up something like zum Totschießen or bis zum Verrecken or bis zur Vergasung oder so ein Zeug. To be fair, nobody uses bis zur Vergasung anymore. I don't think any modern human uses bis zur Vergasung, but for example, my father used to say that. Okay. Yeah. But we have so many extremely brutal sayings in German. Or, like, for example, if we just want to say etc., instead of etc., it's totally fine to say shoot me dead. Like, don't say the last one if you did. Don't say it. It's not a great thing to say. Ich trash. Don't say bis zur Vergasung, please. Anyway, like, a synonym for etc. is literally shoot me dead. My favorite example for this. Schieß mich tot. Das, schieß mich tot. Normal thing to say in German, but if you translate it, everybody's like, what the hell are you Germans? Why are you saying stuff like that? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. It just, I don't know. But yeah, it's Germans. We don't have humor, we're super brutal, apparently, in our language. Our language doesn't sound brutal, but it also, no, it doesn't only sound brutal, but it also is brutal from what we say in our phrases. Surely you're gonna let me have this. Ah, they would try. So annoying. No, he got me. How annoying. You use that often? Oh, you went to 75% again to spam. That's crazy. You must really consider spamming very important in your playstyle. Ah, he's one of the teammates to do this. I hate this. Yeah. With my current ad campaign, which is just 40 bucks a month, it would take me like 1.5 years to reach YouTube rank. But if I invest a little more and maybe use some tips by LGX, a guy who just got YouTube rank from it, then I might be able to get YouTube rank maybe in a year. I don't know. You got it very fast. You got like many subscribers very fast. It's so crazy, dude. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Speedrunning is cool. I mention this very often, but once upon a time, no, that's the wrong direction in time. At some point, once I maybe don't play BedWars anymore, I could see myself being a speedrunner. I could see that. Might also be a lot of fun, I don't know. Do you have a best friend in school? Yeah, I did. We still talk to this day. I hate people who use their frickin' eyes. Please just stop using your eyes. And they have a hobby too. Oh, that's good to hear. So if I choose to get into speedrunning, apparently it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't know if... I don't think this is connected now. Is he just distracting for the other guy to go for a bet? Or what's happening here? Not right now, at least. Yeah, he has to be super low. Yeah. Which is worth nothing if teammate doesn't reach him in time, but like... Ooh. No, teammate, please don't... That was amazing. That was simply awesome. I mean, he said he's rusty, so... Soon we'll hear the... Get ready for it. 3, 2, 1. Well, could have worked. It's so weird that there's just such a huge quiet gap in the freaking... Ah, here we go. Yep, there we have it. The VOD viewers are confused as per usual. Oh, random pink guy is over there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. If they don't have a trap, which would be completely weird. Yeah, okay, they already voided. Cool. That was one hell of an escape. What the hell? What the heck? Could Gray maybe also do anything? Oh, I hear someone. Anything that isn't going for me? Oh, I wasted my pearl. Well. Was a great escape for a second there. For me, I think they took some decent damage. Like in that power fight, I felt like I dealt a good amount of damage. Like, let me take a look at my ad campaign. Here we have it. I know my ad campaign made me over 400 subs for like $7, which was the craziest ad campaign I think any human has ever managed to pull off. Let's see what it's sitting at right now. Right now the ad campaign is sitting at $20 for almost 1,000 subscribers. That is insane. $20 for 1,000 subscribers. Just YouTube advertisement. That is insane. That's crazy. Wow. And I booked $40, so I'll probably get 2,000 subscribers out of this ad campaign. And then, if I'm lucky, I can scale it up. So maybe I can get even more. But that is crazy. So the second show is at least gonna reach 3K subs. It's gonna more than double within 1 month. It already more than doubled after like, I don't know, 2 to 3 weeks. Dang. Crazy. So Eddie Munch and no word on Raven Guard. Yeah, that's so sad. I remember when Raven Guard released, or when they were post-release, and I started writing my script about Raven Guard, because that's like my latest upload. I was sitting at work, it was night shift, and the entire time at work, when I worked, in my head, I was picturing myself becoming a Raven Guard YouTuber, and all of a sudden, I would be a huge YouTuber, hundreds of thousands of views, and I would be the Raven Guard player, and the game would explode and everything. I pictured myself, yeah, like that. But let's be real, Skyblock was the last successful release. Every single game released after that, for the past like 7 years, just died after a week. So if we're being realistic, I don't think Raven Guard is necessarily gonna be the biggest thing, but we'll see. I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm gonna try it. Okay, we have the bed at least. Oh, teammate died too, my bad. Wasn't paying attention. Was distracted by a beauty. Goodbye, you get flawless. Can I do the same trick with you? Well, you didn't get flawless, but hey. I really have to admit, I was sad that Wool Voice didn't pop off and died. I personally, I'm not a Wool Voice player, I wasn't planning on becoming one, but it would have been cool to have a new game to be successful. I was sad. I feel like for me at least, the background music is super loud today. I don't know if it's okay for you. Nobody complained so far, so... I mean, that's not a sign of anything. I've had my stream literally just showing my hand cam for 30 minutes and nobody complained. The gameplay wasn't even visible. What are your plans for tomorrow? Good question. I don't know yet. I might spend a lot of time with my girlfriend, go to the park, something like that. That might happen. Egg. Not a great timing. I got him. I don't think this can realistically happen. Oh, it can, okay. Maybe a similarities to Hypixel because I wanted to make something similar. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see how it's gonna end up performing. It's always good when Hypixel game modes are performing very well, because that just leads to more popularity, which leads to more attention on my content. So it's kind of like imagine Hypixel as a stock. I'm invested in the stock, so whenever the stock performs well, or like the company behind the stock performs well, the stock goes up, and I'm happy because I'm invested into it. I think he tried to go up the staircase, but he messed it up. Is that what happened? I feel like it is. Where's his friend? Did he also die? Where's his friend? Ah, there he is. Okay. I'm going to Starbucks too. Oh, nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. Starbucks. Interesting. Yay! Free final kill for me. Awesome. Green and blue. Or as we like to say in German, grün und blau putzt die Sau. I was looking at work today, I was looking for an old child rhyme. What do you call it? Child rhyme? It's, yeah, child poetry, child rhyme, whatever. That my grandma and her sister, aka my great aunt, used to always say. But I couldn't find anything. The internet doesn't know about this. If I remember it, I'm gonna ask my grandma. I have been to Starbucks, but never to consume anything there because they don't have any consumables that I actually enjoy, so it's not really my thing to go for. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't like that. Nice matcha latte. Ah, my girlfriend immediately joins in. Buddy. Hey, Green, don't mess this up for me, okay? Thank you. No. Frickin' hell. This, by the way, I mentioned yesterday how sometimes I act, I sometimes act stupid to seem more cool or something, I don't know. This, by the way, definitely would have been something I would have acted stupid about. I would have been like, what is this supposed to be? I've never heard of this. But no, I've heard of it, obviously. Just every now and then you get to hear it. Someone uses a meme, something happens. It's not like I live under a rock. I recognize it. I don't know, yesterday I already speculated about it myself, I've got no clue. But yesterday I mentioned how sometimes I act stupid. Was trying to go into the lobby, but had caps lock activated. Yesterday I mentioned how sometimes I act stupid to seem like by the lack of knowledge. Why are you shaking your head? I'm talking about something different here. I'm not talking about the stuff that I'm actually stupid about. I, um, I don't know, but for some reason, you're still shaking your head. For some reason, um, sometimes I have this thought in my head that by not knowing certain things, I am cooler. Like, for example, um, I don't, you can see when I'm queuing, but there's no way my camera is good enough for you to know which map I'm... No, you can't see what map I'm queuing on. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. But thank you for paying attention. Yeah, but for some reason I had the thought in my head for a long time that certain things that I consider to be weird or cringe or something, if I just act as if I haven't heard of them, I seem cooler. Or, I don't know what the thought was. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I did talk about yesterday. I recognize that block. Queuing Nebuk server ID M257. Hyper Aqua and White. Feuerwehrfreund is a great name. I enjoy that name. Yeah. Man and Forever, what did we do to deserve face guy? I just felt like it. You didn't do anything. Yeah, if the prediction would have been good, then that would have been a 1 in a million prediction. Not gonna lie. That would have been crazy. No, I reset my breaking process. Whoa, he is hitting from far away. Sad teammate didn't get anyone. I'll get M's. I didn't say M's. I said something entirely different. It's... Okay, you log onto Hypixel, you know? And the first thing that... Or not the first thing, but all of a sudden, the friend list command doesn't work anymore, and all e-chests are invisible. Like, Hypixel. I like that there's sometimes signs that you're working on something behind the scenes. Potentially, in this case, a new BedWars update. But, like... Are those necessary? I have to admit, I'm not super mad. It's not like it impacts my quality of life so much. It's actually a pretty cool thing to every now and then see stuff like that, to be like, okay, they're working on it, cool. No, it was like way before I knew my girlfriend. Like, when I went to Starbucks, I was like between 8 and 12 years old in some other country, somewhere around the globe with my mother, because she wanted to go there. That's, wasn't with my girlfriend though. I don't know if my girlfriend goes to Starbucks. Good question. Haven't seen it. So, maybe, maybe not. Is that a beard I see? Nah, you must be tripping. I think you're tripping. Then again, people even see the exact lobby that I queue whenever I hide my screen because of the reflections, so... People seem to see a lot of things. Really... Yeah. I also like the Slum Hotel, not only for the reason to get a bunch of stars, but also because it was cool to have a questline. Then the long-term progression system that is set to be like the Angel's Descent and Skywars. Dude, that is crazy. I'm looking forward to that. And what was the other thing? I feel like the craziest thing I'm forgetting about right now. The new prestigious. But, wasn't there another thing? It wasn't just two cool things, right? Out of the stuff they announced, I think there was another cool thing. Also, I probably have a lisp because I can't hear myself with the way I'm wearing my headphones. Sometimes I apparently maybe have a lisp. Because usually I play with my ear open and I can immediately correct myself whenever I hear I have a lisp. But right now I have both my ears closed, so you can probably hear a lisp sometimes. Okay. Okay, what else do we see? I hope that they, like, give you some retroactive progress if you've been playing to... Yeah, but I think they have to do that. Otherwise, that would be kind of stupid. I think they have to do that. But yeah, I'm extremely excited for it too. And, like, they shouldn't automatically give it to you, but you should be allowed to, like, claim it. You look into the Ancient's Descent, and they have the entire path. I also hope it's as satisfying as in Skywars. And then you can just claim all the stuff you already checked. Cool. But I also hope that it's not a huge amount that I already checked. Otherwise, I would also be... I hope it's a good amount, but not an immense amount. Yeah. I don't know who Cody Rhodes is, but sounds like a male OF person. Aquasped, where's Aquasped? Oh god, Aquasped is far away. Who plays Skywars? It's a WWE person. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that shouldn't be migrated. I agree to you to the fullest. That's not something I like to see. I would wish that to stay away from my precious BedWars. What I always said is, in my opinion, okay, I haven't fully thought this through, but in my opinion, give us prestigious up until 5k, okay, give us some, it's whatever, now it happened. But don't, as planned, give us prestigious up until 10k as well, but instead just give us some customizing option after that. Like from 5.1k on, they should give us, I don't know, something. Not to just switch, or like, not to pick any prestige you like, that wouldn't be good, but something else. I haven't really thought this through, but something they should give that makes it feel full. Something you unlock about the prestigious. Don't just give us 5k more, but like... Yeah, that wouldn't be cool. I'm sad how dead the bridge is. I don't play it. I don't know how dead it is. If they want to do something... Change the icon or the bag? I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the prestige system the way it is. I think that's a struggle the admins face as well. Like, the longer the server is alive for, the more modes like BedWars and stuff are just there for the core sweat community. So they know if they change anything substantial to change the sweat's experience, even if it's just the way procedures look, people are gonna complain. People are not gonna like it. People are potentially not gonna want to play it anymore, stuff like that. We both fell here. So they probably also have a very hard time trying to change the game enough so it feels fresh and people want to play it again who maybe quit, but also not changing it too much so people still want to keep playing it. It's like, yeah, it's very upsetting in my opinion as well. I also think it's pretty upsetting. Nothing we can do. Nothing you can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. Jolene. Ein Tag als Swingerclub-Tester. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Das wäre gar nicht schlecht, McDonald's. Weißt du? Your nose is as red as a clown's. Thank you. Ja, ich werde es selbst machen. Oder so. Das ist sogar noch eine bessere Idee. Super. Rudolph. You know the big forehead? Alright, I'll take that. But the red nose, I have to admit, that is a new thing. Very creative. Thank you. If you want me to explain why I have a red nose, it is a combination of, for once, I have very dry skin in that area, first of all. And the other thing is that my nose septum, the inside of my nose, where it separates the two nose caverns, the two nose holes, that is very, very, very tilted towards one side, to the point where I cannot breathe through my nose very well, which also leads to infections. So my nose also gets infected from the in and the outside. The outside is also roughened up because, obviously, if your nose is constantly stuffed, you have to clean your nose and, like, blow your nose a bunch, which also adds to this problem. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Oh, Batman and Forever, I also have to be sorry. My facecam stream setup doesn't have text-to-speech. I'm sorry. To make up for it, I will do it myself after reading a bit more of the chat. Do you know what time it is? It is 17:48. That is the time. Okay, what's it called? Right tilted magnifying glass? Is that what it's called? I'm just gonna say that.
I'm gonna cut off my bulbs.
Thank you, Bad. That works, just not the text-to-speech. Okay, we have to hurry over here. Just tell me what exactly it's called and I can do it for you. It's tilted left magnifying glass. Okay. Tilted left magnifying glass. 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 Okay, okay. Okay, that's okay. I could have done it just for you, but you didn't want to. Tilted. This is a lot of fun. Tilted left magnifying glass. Tilted left magnifying glass. Ah. Aw. We are not playing with any strategy today, which should be detrimental to our games. But for some reason it just works. Oh, thank you. Oh. Thank you. King still has a bet, so I'm not even gonna fireball them. But I will surely use their bridge. You can count on that. My mouse is starting to get a little sweaty, so it doesn't fit into my hand too well anymore. I mean, it still fits in there the same way, obviously, but like, it's not like it's a sponge that just sucks full with water or something. But what I wanted to say is it glides out. Big foot, red nose, sweaty hands, palms are sweaty, arms are weak, nose is heavy. I have mom's spaghetti burped on my asshole. I don't know. What if we do this? Oh no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Bobby! Oh, that was the best strat. I felt like that was very well played, but I didn't get rewarded for my well playing. Sad. Who's your teammate? FedEx. GG's that for the 3 stream streak. FedEx is a teammate. I don't even know if they're a teammate, I have to admit, because friend list doesn't work. But I remember them being a teammate at some point. And apparently they were gone for quite some time. They're also saying that they're rusty. And I really couldn't find a teammate today, so I was like, oh, I don't know if this is still a teammate. I don't know how good he is. But like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna play solos? No! I'm not gonna play solos. Nah, 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 nah. 8 Stunden? Dann musst du mir das mal geben. Jetzt noch nicht. Hä? Deins bezahlen. Meins bezahlen. Ich verstehe dich nicht. Ja, geht ja nicht. Dann hole ich mir das nach dem Spiel. Why is my tongue so dry? What the hell did I do with my tongue? Welcome to Modern Legends ASMR. You could pick. I should sleep now. Alright, my man. Have fun sleeping. Good night. Good sleep. Sleep well. Rest assured that the boogeyman is gonna get you in your sleep. If you don't watch the video that I posted into the chat earlier. Have you done that already? Whoa! Have you already given me the view to help me reach 1000 views? Is that something you've done? If not, then rest assured that if you don't do it, the boogeyman is gonna get you. Was one. I like you, Madman and Forever. You are a goofy fella. You surely are. Okay, what is my job? Okay, so I should probably get this. I don't know if we're necessarily going to be able to do that, but let's try. Like the brutal strategy. Weitze brutes Strategie. Oh, it's not German, by the way. If you thought that, nope, not German. I don't know why they're both so mad at me. Okay, I think. Oh no, FedEx died. Invest them then. PC. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you. And it already gave me almost 1,000 subscribers. With just 20 bucks, dude. What the hell? And LGX is gonna tell me even more strategies, so I might be able to reproduce a similar effect. I don't know if an effect this crazy, but I might be able to reproduce a somewhat similar effect on all of the other videos as well. So I guess LGX and me are going to be YouTube rank buddies, YouTube advertisement rank buddies. I'm looking forward to it. No, it's trash. Alright, have fun with her. Have fun with her. I also used to have a best friend. Yeah, great times. Well, I'm looking forward to my food. I don't know if you realized it from me saying German stuff, McDonald's German stuff, but I am gonna get McDonald's. It's gonna happen. Wants to play Fortnite. Hey, maybe get a new best friend then. Nah, I'm just kidding. Enjoy the best friend. I hope. Why, yes, teammate. Go, 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 Gadgetto. Where's the other pink guy? Is that what you youngsters say? Go, go, Gadgetto? Is that something you say? I hope so. I hope teammate's gonna vote. In English, it's probably not called Go Go Gadgetto, but in German it's called Go Go Gadgetto. What a goofball. Trying to hide on that bridge. That is not going to be of much success. Yo. Lol. Okay, that. Please do slash Michael. Lol. What a goofball. What a goofy goofball. Okay, I'm gonna... One sec. Oh my god, I forgot to trade resources. This is so sad. I hope we didn't miss out on much, but I think we missed out on a bunch. I'll order my food real quick, and I will trade resources. Give me 1 second.
Die armen Kinder. Die Kinder haben jetzt gehört, dass wir uns gestritten haben. Okay, that is already dancing. That is great. Huh? My girlfriend wants to ask you something. Dear viewers, the viewership that consists of just virgin males in their 12 years old state. I'm kidding. But my girlfriend asked the following question. Okay. She exactly knows my meal. She knows what exactly I order. I don't know what exactly she always orders. The difference is I order stuff that she is very familiar with because it is food that she herself also consumes. She orders stuff that is completely exotic for me. I never ate that before. I don't even know the names of that stuff. It's some weird sushi Asian stuff that I don't personally eat. I am making the argument that if someone eats food, even if they always eat it next to you, that you personally are 0% familiar with, then it is understandable that you don't necessarily know what food exactly that is. That is my argument. My girlfriend says she thinks if you are in a relationship with someone, you should show interest in their food and collect information, and that should lead to an effect where you should know that. I don't know. Different people have different opinions. Alright, back. Here we go. More Minecraft video games. But I think you can all form your own opinion. The thing is, I would like to say, since I am the streamer you like to watch, obviously you're gonna be on my side. But from experience, I know that usually the community is not on the side of the streamer, but instead on the side of the streamer's girlfriend or best friend or whatever. Whoever the female on the other side is. So, or the male. Female or male, it doesn't matter. But in this case, it's a female. Usually the viewership is always on the side of you and not on my side. So I think they're gonna be on your side. Her argument is it's because I'm a piece of shit. Oh, the nervous look to the side. Was so geguckt. Okay. We're playing Minecraft video games on Casita again. Freaking hell in the sky. Zaz told me to use this key, but I can't get used to that. We specialize in promoting Twitch shells? Check out the website? Wow! I will do that immediately. Vad, please make sure I can do that. Please go ahead and prepare everything for me to be able to click on that. Thank you. The poor bots. Who do you think is more poor, bots or Americans? Who do we make more fun of? Oh, Vad is saying no. Okay. Vad is a very serious person. Many people don't know Vad in real life. I personally know Vad in real life. I have seen him many times in Denmark, where he lives. I've been to Denmark. Huh? Ah, ich dachte, dir ist aufgefallen, dass er gar nicht in Dänemark wohnt. For a second, I thought my girlfriend was like calling caps on you living in Denmark because she knows you don't live in Denmark. But what she actually called caps on is you wouldn't leave the house. Great stuff. I thought she realized that Denmark is not the actual country, huh? Huh? We're not gonna dox him. We're not gonna say the actual country. Who knows? My girlfriend... Okay, how many people live in Sweden? Huh? As an example, just example country. I actually don't know which country it is. It could be Sweden, Finland. Okay, it could just be those two. I don't think it's any other country than those two. Norway? Could be Norway. Okay, 10.6 million is nothing. We've got 80 million people. Iran has 90 million people. 11 million live in Sweden, see? Did anybody notice that I knew how many people live in Iran? Just because of the recent events? I was very proud of that knowledge. Sweden? Yeah, obviously Sweden is bigger than Germany, but not population-wise. Sweden is a big dick. Like, Sweden is part of the dick countries that look like dicks that are hanging. It's a huge thing. Obviously, they're bigger than us. My girlfriend just looks like this. Is it okay to call the country a dick? It's not like... I think Sweden is a much better country than Germany. Like, they're doing much more things right than we do. They are a much more futuristic country. Nothing to make fun of there. But they, like, just from the outline, they do look a little bit like male genitalia, so... Family-friendly stream every single time. I manage to do it. I'm so good at this. I just hear a quiet lull from my girlfriend. I think she just looked up the map and was like, frick, he's right. My girlfriend just googled which countries look like male genitalia, and the answer was actually Norway, Finland, Sweden. See? Denmark? Denmark is a testicle. Can we stop talking about male genitalia countries? Poor people who live there. I mean, you can be happy. Imagine you'd be American. Poor Americans. Americans are much more poor, but like, who wants to, like, if someone would make fun of Germany for looking like, I don't know, a pair of tits or something, I would be devastated. I would be like, no, not the outline of my country. Whatever will I do? How can you compare it to such a beautiful thing? Oh no. Okay, back to child friendliness. Here we go. I'm gonna child friendlily slaughter this gentleman. You consider yourself slaughtered. Oh, they gave us witches. Those are some witches. Tilted left magnifying glass. Tilted left magnifying glass. You know, I feel like listening to this one Dewey song. What was it called again? I'm just gonna type in Dewey Mon. Wait. Childish? Ah, here we go. Nice. I feel like listening to this song. I don't know why, but I had the sound of it in my head. Da da da. Alright. We could go for blue, for example. Oh, that's an unlikely thing to hit because there's just a 1 block gap here. That's pretty good. I don't usually clip those anymore, but like in that case, that's a pretty good thing. That, go ahead and do /marker good thing. That you know me, don't act stupid. I'm on fire. That's exactly the part in the lyrics that I had in my head. Girls in the lobby trying to meet me. Yeah, I like these. Wow, that was close. Wait, is that white base? That's white base, isn't it? I think I know how to get their bed, even though they have Fabi. Have you care? Man, I hope my face doesn't look super stupid. Thank you, Ved. I had a dream. Now that dream is gone. All my hopes and dreams have been destroyed. Mama, you are with the right man. You know. Ah, doesn't matter. GG. Oh no, and he immediately falls in the void. Gone tonight. NBC is not the only thing I'm coming on tonight. Whoa. Why the fuck I say these things? Everybody love me. Colors in your face like Ray-Bans. I'm your hero, Dawn of the Spider-Man. Trying to find her. No foul deaths yet? Ah, nah, one. One foul death today. It was pretty chill. Let me do it like Is there an intruder? No. I don't know, I feel so... I don't know. Maybe because I have a wood sword. Oh, I'm starting to be super hungry all of a sudden. Don't ask me. Weird. Baby girl, you know what I want. Hey, let's go for blueberry. No. Actually, maybe? Wait, is that someone trying to break Bluebird? I believe so, right? What? Don't see white. It. You almost fell. Keep blocking each other. Yep. Back to the other background music. Okay. I don't know if I necessarily want to go in on blue without getting sponges first. Might just go for gray. Do you mind? Okay, you don't seem to mind. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. That's a song from my childhood. Haven't heard it in very long. No, not gonna happen. There's nothing you can do. We're just done for it. Wait, did he get rid of himself? Oh my god, he just fireballed himself. Okay, he's leaving. And I think this person is gonna be quite beatable. Hope they aren't gonna randomly come for us. Ooh. Ah, this is... Nah, I have to avoid for a sec. Ah, okay, good, good, good. In that case, back to our actual plan. No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Okay. And I was gonna go for 2 bridge checks, but no. I'm gonna go for this. Just got a random ammo into my chest. Also very tired. Okay, let's go. They've got Army too, that's crazy. And I already drank my milk. Let's get a new milk then. Maybe some haste? No, she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind. Okay, here we go. Not sure if this is actually possible. Okay, it is possible. I don't want to be seen necessarily. Okay. Oh, it should be fine. Yeah, they don't know. Awesome. I mined that so quickly. Didn't see that coming. Bye. Awesome. Okay, this is probably gonna be our last game now. I think the food is gonna arrive then very soon. Very soon afterwards. Okay, we only need 27 more farm kills. One more win for 22.5k. Stats are not too happy. Cool, cool stuff. So hungry. Very hungry. I would like to get a... Not gonna do that. Gonna reproduce that gesture in front of the camera. If we get at least like 3 farm kills, then we're gonna have a 30 session FKDR. Woo. Jesus? No, I'm just kidding. Religion is a lie. I'm sorry. Now I'm making fun of... Nah, it's just a joke, okay? It was just supposed to be a joke. I know I'm not supposed to make fun of people. You can stop looking like this. It was just a joke, okay? Okay. My girlfriend is very religious, you know? Nah, she's just a good ally to religious people. Okay, stop being offended then. Okay. Fair. Very fair. I have to stop making fun of people, man. The poor people, they're all crying. I'm scared of green. I think green is blatant. Or am I seeing things? Let's 2v2 green. I think rich cheaters. Do I get down here without... Nope. Didn't happen. Hey, nice. Is green low? Not necessarily, right? No, 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 no. Can you stop this? Okay, nice of you. Very nice of you. Oh, he's super low, actually. No. Yes, okay, good. You are super confused as to what to do. Okay. I think I'll go the other way now. Also, we need one more for 30 session. I've actually never met a Christian person, I thought, until I realized that one of my girlfriend's friends is actually Christian, right? Den Namen kann ich jetzt nicht sagen. Fängt mit C an. Ah. Also wenn ich das jetzt nicht gewusst hätte, dann wäre es auch nicht schlimm gewesen. Aber dann wäre es schon krass gewesen. That's not great. Thank you. We're gonna lose our last game and cut our session in half. That was more than sad. Hello. I shouldn't just have said hello, I should have actually hit him. Where's the other guy though? Yeah, he's still up there.
I don't know if I should do this, actually. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe no. I blocked myself. I'm the stupidest person on earth. This is also not working. Bro! Oh! I forgot my password. Welcome. Please no fireball. Llama, welcome. I'm doing well today. How are you doing? What? Oh my god, all of a sudden there's someone behind me. What a scare. I didn't know he was just stalling me. Okay. Okay, that was the last game. Yeah, that was just so much fun. But, right into the stream. Yeah. I don't remember if it was yesterday's stream, but one of the last days wasn't a great stream. I wasn't feeling well. But today I feel much better. Even though I'm very hungry. Yeah. Let's go inside of you, mate. I'm very hungry, I can tell you that. I don't know, man. My food is gonna arrive in just minutes. Crawling in my skin. These wounds they will not heal. Fear is how... I think he's dying right now. I don't think he's... Oh, fuck. Fear is how I fall. What the heck? Okay, that is ugly as hell. I like the old one much better. Oh god. One of my favorite YouTubers got a new studio, and I hate his new studio. What the hell? We were waiting for that for so long, but now it looks ugly. Frig. Woo! Job. And he has to be toxic. That's sad. Thank you for the games. Yeah, I ordered. Very sad that that you don't get to see much of the stream, Q Llama. That is very sad. Okay, teammate just doesn't respond. Fine. That is very sad. Give me a second here. Or maybe even 2 seconds. Ah, it's not gonna be 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. Let's close all of this. Right. It is what it is. For all of you watching right now, I really hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did so, go ahead and do the following thing. You could help me out greatly by, I think some of you might already know this, but for those who don't, this right here is, oh wait. This right here, you can see it in the Twitch chat. I think you can see it here. If you can't see it here, then look at the actual Twitch chat, like the chat. Take a look at that. What I just posted there is a link to one of my recent main channel YouTube uploads. And that video I face revealed. You can see my face right now. It was a couple months ago, but from all of my latest uploads, that is the only video that didn't reach 1,000 views, which I consider to be quite sad. I would like it to reach 1,000 views. The lucky thing is we're only 15 views away, maybe a little more than 15. So if you want to help me out, watch the entire thing. It's just 9 minutes and 5 seconds long. With sound, watch it the entire way through, and maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe if you haven't already. But you don't need to do that. Important thing is watch it. And I'll be happy, because you can help me get to 1,000 views.
Would be very nice of you. Thank you so much. Right. It's been 5 months, but like it's my third most recent upload or something. I just can't upload often, sadly. Yeah, that would help me out a lot. So please go ahead and do that. I'll post the link once more. But now, I really hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you did so, go ahead and follow my Twitch channel for absolutely free. Also, have yourself a wonderful rest of your day or night, and goodbye. It's kind of weird because you can't see my character. It's well, I'll take a look at that. Awesome, thank you so much. As I said, we really don't need many people anymore, so yeah. Okay. It was also a very interesting video in my opinion. One of my favorite videos I've produced. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some McDonald's now. The order should be here any moment. And yeah, we're gonna rate someone to end the stream off with. I'm looking to see if I can maybe find someone good to rate you to. Oh, I don't have my phone. Still don't have my phone. Super streaming? Okay. Oh, super. Obviously, we're gonna rate them then. Oh, today you just said it has 18 viewers. What has happened, huh? Fell off? Alright, here we go. 5 viewers ready to rate in 6 seconds. 8 viewers ready to rate in 4 seconds. 9 viewers ready to rate in 2. And just like that, have yourself a great time over there.